Some people proudly consider themselves rednecks. Some people don't want to be called rednecks. It's a bit of an insult to call somebody a redneck, but there are a bunch of rednecks who are happily and proudly called rednecks. They're patriotic. They wave flags, the American flag. They're a bit xenophobic. They chew tobacco, love NASCAR. George Bush strikes me as a bit of a redneck. I have some redneck buddies. A lot of hunters are rednecks, people who love their guns. Are there Muslim, Middle Eastern, Arab rednecks? I'm going to show you what a redneck is in America and tell me what the equivalent to a redneck is in the Middle East. Because if you see Americans behaving a certain way and you don't know our culture, you may not know that the people who are doing these things are rednecks, and they're not the majority of America. Some of my best friends are rednecks, and I love rednecks. If your car breaks down, better to have redneck friends, because a redneck friend will know how to fix your car. If you're at a bar with your buddies and someone starts a fight with you, better to have redneck buddies, because a redneck buddy isn't going to run and call the police. He's going to stay with you and get his butt kicked or whatever. I'm going to show you some images of rednecks. And rednecks also, there's something about redneck culture where when something gets broken, instead of fixing it or buying a new one, you find a way to make it work like with duct tape. There's a sort of ingenuity that comes with the redneck culture that we all appreciate. Taking things and making them work in a new way, in a hokey, funny way. That's redneck too. Let me tell you why this video is very important to me. Because there is a concept about terrorism, that terrorism is a Muslim activity, when in fact Timothy McVeigh and his group of terrorists and a lot of other homegrown, nationalistic, overly patriotic, non-Muslim terrorists have a tendency to be unified by one thing, is that they are rednecks. When you see a white guy go on a rampage and he's got a lot of guns, there's something really, really redneck about that. They've got a cause. So I'm curious to see if there's a correlation between Muslim terrorists and redneckism, because there is a correlation between American non-Muslim terrorists and redneckism, because I think most of the American terrorists are rednecks. Not that there's anything wrong with rednecks, but are most Muslim terrorists rednecks too? Now I'm going to show you, just so we're clear, what a redneck is. I'm going to show you some images of American rednecks. Maybe you could send me some images of Muslim or Middle Eastern or Arab rednecks. Thanks.
He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsting for knowledge, and he had a car. Yeah, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer we found love growing wild on the banks of the river on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories, they last like strawberry wine. 17, the hot July moon saw everything. The first taste of love.
Play on America!